right, so it's Halloween, the one day of the year where you go and walk up to random strangers' houses and ask them for candy. Every other day of the year we say don't talk to strangers and don't take candy from strangers, but yet today, this is what we do. Anyway, today I'm going to give you some top tips for parents, for your kids, to help keep them safe whilst trick-or-treating. The first tip is parental supervision, making sure that you have your eyes on your kids at all times. Now, obviously, if they're a little one, as always, they should probably be within arm's reach of you at all times, obviously never letting them go up to a door by themselves. If they're a bit of an older kid, you still need to be supervising them, but perhaps you do let them go to the door by themselves. But my strong recommendation is always maintain that eye contact at all times, just in case. The second tip for keeping your kids safe during trick-or-treating for Halloween is staying on the footpath, staying off the road. Obviously, a lot of Halloween costumes are dark in colors, and the time that you go trick-or-treating is typically around dusk as the light is dropping. So, a lot of people will be coming home from work around that time. And obviously, if there's people in dark costumes on the road, then that's obviously quite dangerous. So please stick to the footpath as much as you can, and the usual rules for crossing the road apply. The third tip for keeping safe during trick-or-treating is only consuming wrapped or commercially wrapped products, lollies and chocolates. Obviously, if it's homemade stuff, that's all well and good, but you don't have a lot of quality control over that and what's gone into it. At least with commercially wrapped products, you're going to have the lowest risk, I suppose, of anything going wrong, and knowing what you're getting in that packet is what you're supposed to be getting. So only consuming commercially wrapped chocolates and lollies and products. Now, I've got one bonus tip for you as well, a fourth tip, if you will, and that is to tell your kids not to share personal information with any people they meet. So don't tell your name, your address, your school that you go to, any of those details with any of the people, any of the strangers that they meet along the way. Obviously, the bad people, if you will, are probably well aware that there's plenty of eyes out during Halloween, during trick-or-treating, but might be saving and processing that information for later on. So as always, being safe with your personal information and not sharing your name, your address, and especially your school with those strangers. So that's it, guys. That's the top tips for Halloween. Happy trick-or-treating, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. But remember, always stay safe.
Happy Halloween.